Hi everyone, we're going to create 3 different pumpkin prints today. Our first pumpkin print looks like this. The pumpkin is already drawn for you. You just have to write your name on the bottom. And then you're going to take your red and yellow paint and you're going to use a paintbrush. Start with the yellow and put a couple spots on top of the pumpkin like this. Then take your red paint and put a couple spots in between like this. Make sure you cover all the way from left to right on the pumpkin, but that's it. Then you're gonna take this awesome tool called a squeegee. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna place the rubber side of the squeegee down. And you're just going to press down that paint. Oh my gosh, it creates such a cool design on the pumpkin. Now you can take your squeegee and go 2 or 3 more times to mix the colors. And that will create a really cool orangey pumpkin. This is awesome. Now, when this is dry next week, you could always cut out the pumpkin so that you don't see the background. Or if you want, you could take a little bit of a darker color like blue or purple at your table and you can paint the background around the pumpkin to create a nice picture. All right, that's our first printmaking center. Put that one on the drying rack when you're done. Our second printmaking center is a symmetrical pumpkin print. You will need a white piece of paper and you're going to write your name on the back. First, you're going to take your paper and fold it in half like a book. When you're folding your paper, make sure you meet the corners together, 1 corner, 2, then press down and go left to right on the fold and open it up. Now, because we're making a symmetrical pumpkin, that means it's the same on both sides. So the left side of the pumpkin, starting at the fold, I'm going to draw a half circle. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of red and mix it in to make this more of an orangey color. Not too much though, because we know that red likes to take over the yellow too much. So if it got too reddish, add a little bit more yellow. And then you're gonna take your paper and fold it in half like a book again, and you're gonna press down and open back up. And what that's gonna do, look, it printed on both sides. That's so cool. Now at your table, you have a little bit of black paint and a really skinny brush. So you're gonna take that skinny brush and you can make an eye, triangle, and then fold your paper again and press and open up. And look, I printed it again. It printed on both sides. Then I can make the side of the mouth, not both sides, but just one side. Press like a book, open up. Look at that, it made 2 sides. If I want to add any other details to my pumpkin, like a background, I can take some blue or purple paint and I can paint all the way around the background here. And then when I close it up again, one final time, open it up. Look at that, it printed on both sides. A couple of my spots I noticed I didn't press very hard, so I can push it back down and press a little bit harder with my hand and open it up, and it should look a little bit better like it's printed. Awesome, put that on the drying rack. Our third and final printmaking center, we are going to use something called a jelly plate. A jelly plate, like a rubbery plate like this. You're going to place this down on your table and you are going to take some red, some yellow, mix them together to make a nice orangey color. Then you're going to take a paint roller and you're going to roll the red and yellow together to make a nice orangey, and it should be nice and smooth, up and down, left to right. Finally, I'm going to take a Q-tip. It looks like this. I'm going to use that Q-tip to draw a pumpkin. And basically what I'm doing is I'm kind of carving a pumpkin, because watch, I'm pressing the Q-tip into the paint and I'm taking some of the paint away. So I'm drawing the mouth of my pumpkin, the nose and the eyes, and you can do a different design for your pumpkin too if you want. And then after you have carved your design, place your paper down, press it, lift it, and you should see a really cool pumpkin design. That's awesome. Put that on the drying rack with your name. If you finished all 3 pumpkins and you want to try another one, you can try a 4th pumpkin. So you should have 1, 2, 3 pumpkins done, and then if you want, you can try a 4th one.